Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to the long answer question 5b. The last question, I think, in your Chapter 2 sample quiz found in Book 1 of your ma1026 booklets. And it's asking us to solve a word problem using a system of equations. So we have to set up a system, which is two or more equations. In this case, two equations, and then solve the system, okay, to find the answer. So let's read the problem. Two numbers have a sum of 26. One number is two more than the other number. What are the two numbers? Now you could easily do this without setting up a system, but let's do what we're asked. Let's set up a system and then solve it. So what are the two numbers? So let's let our two numbers be x and y. So we'll let them be x and y. Let two numbers be x and y. Most common two letters. So now our two numbers are x and y. We read the first sentence again. Two numbers have a sum of 26. So if our two numbers are x and y, we know that word sum means to add. So add up the two numbers, and what are you going to get? 26. So there's one equation. Read the second sentence now. See if we can come up with a second equation. One number is two more. Two more means to add two than the other number. So it doesn't really matter if I say x equals y plus 2, or I could say y equals x plus 2. It doesn't really matter. One number is two more than the other, so it makes no difference. Okay? Now, there's many methods you could use this to solve this system, but they're the two equations. And when you set up a system, your equations, of course, are worth marks. So even if you stop here, you're still going to get awarded probably 2 marks out of 4, coming up with 1 mark for each equation. Solving it would be the rest of the marks, and let's see if we can do that. Now, here's where I use substitution, because I've already got x isolated. See, in the second equation, x is already by itself. Therefore, I'll take this and substitute it into here for x. So I'm going to use the substitution method. So again, I'm going to take this y plus 2, it's equal to x, and put it in the top equation for x. So I got y plus 2, which is my x, plus y equals 26. So this is x right here, right? So now, simple equation to solve. Add your two y's. Y plus y is 2y, plus 2 equals 26. Subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. 26 subtract 2. 2y equals 24. Divide each side by 2. And of course, y equals 12. Now we have y. Right? So if we have y, how do we find x? Well, we go back to either equation. I'll take the bottom one. X equals y plus 2. So x is equal to 12 plus 2. X is equal to 14. Okay? Now, do the two numbers add up to 26? Yes, they do. 14 plus 12 is 26. Is one number two more than the other? 14 is two more than 12, so we've satisfied both. So there's your answer. And you should make a word statement to a word problem. So the two numbers are 14 and 12. Or 12 and 14, doesn't matter. So there's the solution to number 5b, part of your Chapter 2 sample quiz. That's it for now.